This week we will be demonstrating an acid-base reaction. To do this experiment, we will need baking soda, which is sodium bicarbonate. You'll also need lemon juice, which is made up of citric acid. You can also use vinegar, which is acetic acid. And lastly, you will need some sort of container, bowl, or dish. For this, we're using an old sandwich meat container, washed out. The first thing you're going to want to do is open your sodium bicarbonate and fill your container with just a thin layer of it. You don't need much, maybe half an inch for this experiment. This is about a little less than half an inch of sodium bicarbonate inside of my container. So before we add any of this lemon juice, the reaction that will occur is the sodium bicarbonate and acetic acid, or citric acid in this case, will combine to make water, H2O, sodium citrate, which is a salt, and then carbon dioxide, which is the physical part of the reaction that we'll actually be able to see the most when it starts bubbling and fizzing at the top. That's a carbon dioxide gas releasing through those bubbles fizzing at the top of the reaction. Lemon juice has a pH level of about 3, and baking soda has a pH level of about 9. That's just how we determine how acidic something is. The pH scale is based on a base 10 logarithm scale, so every increase by 1 is really by a factor of 10. And so something that goes from 1 to 2 is actually bigger than you might think because it's by a factor of 10. But it just determines how acidic or basic something is on a scale of 1 to 14. The lemon juice would be around 3, and this is 9. Next, you'll just take your lemon juice, open it up, and pour an even amount over the whole container. This is the CO2 being released in the bubbles, and that is an acid-base reaction.